It's the final few seconds before the lights go out, and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analyzed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure. There is only a heartbeat between them. Motorsport Manager. Take control.
Alright, welcome back to Snail Pace Racing. This is my attempt, normally to try and win a championship, but this season it's to try and get some points. Well, next one is Dubai. And that, then as you can see, let's begin to run out of time to get any points now. This is 6 races to go. After this race we should get a bit more money in, but we'll also try and get some points and keep the chairman very happy before we have to go to cap in hand after some money. But let's go and have a look at the next race. We'll get ourselves sorted out. We've got to try for that. And so we're still going to be making almost £2 million loss, even if we get 11th in both qualifying and race. And unlikely, very unlikely. Right, we've got some parts here. We have a new gearbox part. Now I'm going to give that to Veets, mainly because he's unhappy. And I'm going to give his old gearbox to Lando. Now Lando's doing quite well. I don't think we've got anything else we can do, and we can't afford to build any other new parts, but we have got the gearbox at least up to legendary. The engine is just average, our best engine. Not looking too good for next year. Next year be no building of parts of more buildings. We will be going after parts next year to try to see if we can improve things. Alright, well it's clear all the way according to this. Well, Dubai shouldn't be rain. Let's fly out there and find out. Oh, I had one interesting message on a previous video that I should put some sugar in the fuel for the other teams, but because this is an all-electric one, I didn't think about it until after I'd answered, and that was Stu who made that suggestion. He's very good on suggestions. Very good. But it wasn't until after I'd answered I realised that because we're not using petrol in these cars. These are electric powered. I know we've got all the noises and it looks like they're still conventionally powered, but that's limitation to the game engine. This of course is using the ICE 18 mod, just to fill you in on all the little details. And we see the track here, or part of the track here. There's several different layouts. We've got C here. Well, I'm going to use these two. The clerk at the moment is... Actually, no. I'm going to use the best 2 qualifier. Best 2 practice cars. We'll use Leclerc. Set him up for Dubai Track C. Just fine. Dubai Track C. Nice and early in the listings. You can have that one, which was a 98, I think I saw. I didn't look that close, to be honest. And Verts, or Veets, not certain how you pronounce it. How terrible at pronunciation. 98, and he can have this one, which was a 99. And not that it makes it any different, because the cars are different from when these were set up, but that just gives us a little something to play with, to base our first thoughts on. So I'm ready to go. I take practice. I don't take qualifying. That's normal. I cannot do any better than the computer on practice, so I leave it to to the computer. Set up for race trim, race tyres. These will be race tyres. We've got to go as far as we can. Now this one's going to be a straightforward race. There's no rain in the offing, so we have to keep our fingers crossed. We've got race trim there. Tyres are right, yep. So Hertz can get going. And turn that. So it's set up the right way around, just to make it easy for this poor old boy to see what's what. One lap each, one flying lap, or just one lap, standard start lap, just to see what they think of the cars for the start of. And we've got the best two here for setting out some of what we think of the car, and Hertz is not, I don't think, overly impressed. Downforce is bad, so what we do is we load the other one in to him. Now, I don't think handling's going to be that far out, so we just do that. And we'll just bring that up a bit. We try it there, just see how it goes. See if we're on the right track. We got time anyway. Oh, this looks a little bit better. We have actually got one bit up to excellent. Two goods and excellent. Handling is right. So Leclerc will be taking, get this right, he'll be taking that one. Now we need to bring the handling back to where it was. And bring everything else about there. We'll try there, see if we're getting any closer or going further away. So you can tell. As you see, I'm running times for as I normally do. Which is why I have to auto quite a bit of stuff, because I can't keep up with times 4. But as I'm using full length races, it would take too long if I wasn't to do times 4. It would take, I think, about around an hour to do a race. Now, that, some people might, I hope an hour, I should imagine, some people might enjoy that, but I think I've run out of things to say. I do already, and these are about an hour long video total. Oh, well, you can see what we've done here. We have gone way wrong on the downforce. We've got the handling spot on. So actually the downforce is way out. Let's bring up, see what we want to do is try and level those up a little bit. Handling about there. Right, give them another lap, see if we have made any improvements or if we made it worse again. Wait for the clerks to come in. Oh well, 2 out of 3 right, so just a little bit of fiddling with the speed balance now. In fact, we've gone the wrong way, so we need to speed him up a bit, about there. Run that in, and we'll try him there. We could go a bit more actually. We'll try him there, see what happens. This is a balancing act, it's a mini game really, just trying to balance up everything. You got 3 variables and trying to balance those. It's not easy. Alright, follow the clerk round this time. He was our #1 driver at the start of the season, but he's been pushed down to reserve. In fact, I made things worse, I realised, by not using Lando, because Lando is a pay driver. He pays a certain amount to race. I think I'm going to leave well alone there. I don't think we're going to get it much better than that. So we let him go again, and we're a bit closer on Verts. Still not there. Close but no cigar, as they say. Right, so actually we need to bring the speed balance up some more. Possibly bring it, oh, the other side of that. Yeah, try it there. This in theory shouldn't be far out. Let's just give that a wee bit more. We'll try there. We can play a little bit around a bit, and I realise I haven't got my headphones switched on. Just let Verts do another single lap. That's better, I can hear him now. So it's gone deaf. Daft, possibly, but deaf. I hope not. I'm used to being daft. Well, we've got the trim up to level 2, so we've got plenty of time on this category, because we've got loads of time to practice. We've got 25 minutes practice time. That looks a bit more like it. I think we're going to leave one alone there. I think that will do us. Just give him a chance to get at least one lap in. That's be about all he will get. I would have thought one flying lap on these tyres, and I'll try him out on the qualifying setup. Leclerc has got his car up to 19th at the moment. Verts is just off. Now I'm going to let Verts go on that. Bring Leclerc in. Verts will do one flying lap, possibly two flying laps on this setup, just to see if we can, how fast he can go on the race setup. And Leclerc went slower on the second time, so he can come in. Now we change him to qualifying 3 lap stints. And we change it to super softs. And Verts is now, he's 15th, he's going quite a bit better. And he's not going to improve, no, so we're bringing him in. Follow him round. So Leclerc should, when he gets onto a flying lap, do better on this. He's got faster tyres, fresh rubber. Fresh, fast rubber. Try saying that when you had a drink before. And he will now go into qualifying, 3 laps. Same thing again. And let him go straight out. And we follow Verts round. Leclerc doesn't really matter, he's not going to be racing. He's made it up to 18. He's not going to be racing, he's just setting the car up, ready for Norris. He's going to love that. Now Verts has dropped the plate, not that it's dropped, the sun has gone quicker. Leclerc actually, you can see what Verts can do with this. Leclerc's gone quicker again. He's trying to prove something to me, I think. Verts has gone quicker, and Leclerc, but some of the others have gone quicker too now. When Leclerc comes in, we'll send him out again. Similar setup, same tyres. I'm not really that concerned about outright speed at the moment. That comes during the race. Even then it's not really outright speed, your tyres will be okay for another stint. And Vert is back up to 15th. He's not doing so bad. See what Leclerc do this time. I think this is Vert's last flying lap on this session. And he's moved up to that. If only he could get that in qualifying and race. Oh, that would be wonderful. And we've got full knowledge now. So we'll send Vert's out again, but he's not going to gain anything else now. We've got everything as best we can. Leclerc with his setup. Oh, hello, Vert's has been dropped. He's been passed by TK, but it looks of it. And this is only practice, but it doesn't really matter. As Leclerc's done it quickly. But practice, we always practice well. We qualify badly, practice well, race slightly below average, I would say. Well, I'm not going to take Leclerc out again, there's only about a minute to go. Yeah, and our final minute of the race, of the practice. You could spend longer trying to get up dead on 100, but life's too short for that. Oh, hello. So we're getting better now. It's coming up to the end of practice and we're dropping like a stone. But 14th and 15th, not to be sneezed at. Unless you got cold, then you might well sneeze at it. See what they say about if they say anything about us. No, nothing. No, that's bad. I'd rather people talk about me badly than not talk about me at all. This is a qualifier now. This is the first real test. We need 11th or better, and we won't get it. No, I'm not being defeatist. I just know that we won't get it. We set up the car so that. Sounds like, yep, they're fine. And we're going to simulate the session. Life's too short. There we go, dropping, usually in the last 5 places. In fact, I think we could, oh dear, look at that. Only one worse than us. We may, for the last 3 races, decide that Norris is our better of the 2 drivers and give him all the best bits, but if we do that, we're going to upset Verts. We don't want to upset Verts yet. Let's see if anything else. Oh, I was worried about rain, even on tracks that never rain at. No, not a mention of us. Not even the fans are moaning. Now that's bad news because it means our fan base is probably dropping. Right now to the race. We need to finish high up there. Now we'll go right soft. So I'm not going to bother anything there. Same on this one. No need to nurse the engine. It's as good as it can be. Alright, so we've got those. Car setups, well, this is a bit I'm more concerned with. It's 54 laps. We should get away with 1 stop. We're going to get 27 laps out of these tyres. Yeah, we get away with 1 stop, which is good news. Can't change the amount of power in there. That's set. See what we did there. Now we can't. It's just too far to get there on super soft, but we could do that easily. In fact, if we can get within about 18 laps at the end, we could go to super soft for the last session. Won't bar 2 with Lando. Lando's too heavy on his tyres. Alright, so that's set. We just set the normal start strategy. Attack from the start on driving style and high engine. For both. Let's have a quick look to see what. Oh, we'll get down to the 9th before they get onto using softs. I quite often notice the last one here. The last one is always using the softer rubbers. Anyway, let's get on with the race. That's why I think, yeah. Send up the times for, and we'll watch whoever's in front. And Norris has got off to a stormer. That won't last. In fact, the fastest first section of anyone, and now he's dropping back. Got to keep an eye on the tyre temperatures. Norris is 12 crossing the line, dropped to 13th now. That's the thing I've been moaning about all season comes in, and that's the hard boost. I do dislike that. You might have gathered if you've watched any number of these. And we won't have it for next season, I'm glad to say. And we're now down to normal running on the tyres. They're up to temperature, just keep an eye on them now. Just make minor adjustments as we go. And the power, we will wait until we're half a lap in deficit. We'll use a lot of power for the start of, just to try and stay with them. We know that against all those who start with super softs, they're going to have to make 1, possibly 2 stops. We know we've got to make 1, and 1 should be our limit. And we'll just knock the tyres down and it's overheating. Just slowly. Wirtz is not doing as well as I hoped with the new engine. Norris isn't doing too bad. He after the harder tyres, the softs. He was 5th best, but his head dropped. He's been passed me too often again now. Typical commentator's curse. And Wirtz is suddenly coming up. He's up to 19th. In fact, Norris and 18th and 19th now. Norris has dropped back. Now what always happens when I change over to watch the better of the 2 drivers, they go off. So let's see if it still works. Wirtz 17th, and he's climbing the field, which is good. Still within range of 11th, but that's getting a little bit harder to say we get there. Norris is now dropping rather rapidly. Yes, he's down to 22nd. Sorry, he's the only one who scored points, so I don't want to drop him to the reserve driver. And points are scored for the top 10, by the way. And it's not easy getting to the top 10 this season. Will probably be even worse next. And we're coming up to easing the load on the engine down, or the power plant down. And they're both stuck behind someone. And it looks like we've got the tyres about right now. Just cooling ever so slightly all the time. And I'm ready to hit the button since I reach half a lap deficit on par. But although we'll make too big a loss, and where we are now, I won't be too disheartened. Alright, we're there now. We start easing them back down. This is where they can drop back a bit because they haven't not getting as much power at the engines anymore. But we're getting close to the Super Soft drivers having to come in for fresh tyres. I'm hoping that they go out again on Super Soft, because that will definitely mean they have to make an extra stop. We know we've got to do 27 laps, there's no other way about it. We have to get 27 laps out of these tyres to go through with one stop. The only question is, can we get through that one stop by putting another set of softs on, or the slightly quicker Super Softs on for the second session. I might think that it'd be better off to put the softer tyres on to start a session, but I'll start a race. But, and I've got Alfie looking at me. Hello, they're starting to pit, so... Oh, and Grosjean's got a loose wheel nut. I was going to say it if I met the race, but I seem to remember the last one. Another guy had that happen to him, and he ended up above both of us. Hello, a crash. Well, that's better. We're not going to finish last. Even if we crash out now, we're not going to finish last. And I think I can just push the tyres a little bit. That begin to cool again. 3rd to 13th. Chances of getting up any higher is remote, I would say. Although he's not that far behind it. No, he's actually come to lap someone. Huh. Well, that could be unusual. We've been the ones being lapped so far this season. Oh, Lotter went out again on Super Soft. He's out the running, I would say. I'm just going to push the pool a bit. And we're going to get 27 laps with ease by the looks of this. I think that Norris is going to have to work on himself. As soon as he's got 27 laps up, I'm afraid pulling in. And we can't actually park. Oh yes, we have got parking. That's Grosjean. He's the one with loose wheel nut. I think he's out the race already. He's a lap down now. He's lap down to 13th. He isn't going to come back from that. "27 laps remaining. I will seriously think about pitting Norris. He might be ready to pit anyway by then. But it's having a nice race. He's up to 12th. But everybody's coming. Oh. But totally or whatever his name is, in 8th, he's gone out and another set of Super Soft. That's a fact. Don't think we're going to catch Apt though, he's leading by a mile. In fact, he could well. He's going to catch Norris. Virtus has dropped the place. That's Lotter gone past it. Lotter, we know has got a pit again. Not the full use down again. That's 27 laps. I think we changed the Norris. Give him one more lap. One lap so I get used to it. He's just got worn tyre warning come up now. He's going to get lapped at this when he pits here. Next time round, Norris comes in. They have to go out on those sets softs. He's not going to get around super softs. Although I think that we might just get Verts. I don't know where is he. There. Now, hopefully we haven't overrun him. Parts condition is fine. Battery is 46, so we give that those. He's that far behind. I'm not going to risk him on a fast one. And Verts is just. Verts has just got the one tyre sign up to 25 to go. I'm going to run him another 2 laps and I think we can get away then. He's up into 10, 12. We can get away then, I think, with run him then on a set of super softs for the end. I don't think he's going to hold it. There's the 2 behind him. They both got fresh rubber on and they should get through to around the end. They dropped one. No, he hasn't. He's held it. Drop him right down. Push his fool up. Push the fool up. I think we'll get one more lap. Oh, we're dropped outside the sponsor's objective. "22 laps left. Next lap, Verts comes in. 20% tyre. We're back. And I'm going to try and with a fast pit stop. It may not work. I don't think we've got anything to lose, to be honest. In here, 22 laps, 21 laps remaining. It's going to be touch and go. We'll risk it. No, we'll risk it. I'm not going to give the battery any more charge, 50%. It gets too dangerous above that. Oh. He's out with a good pit stop. With the second best pit stop. But he's dropped to 17, but he's still above Norris. And have we been lapped yet? 17. No. We could well have been. Now Verts has got to get some. Got to hope that a lot of these are going to be pitting. Oh, messing up the keys here. I do the tyres and the fuel usage on keyboards. I keep forgetting which button is which. Well, Norris is 21st. Not brilliant. Verts 17th could do better. So what I'm going to do is turn the auto off. I'm going to start pushing in there, and I'm going to do the same. Push them both. I've got to hope that some people just ahead of us comes in. They're not going to get into the top 11. But this could be a better result and we're ahead for quite a while. Tyre wear is going to be marginal ones. End up on supers, but then again, while tyre wear is marginal, those who's out on supers now are going to have to come in again. No matter where's Lotterer now. Oh, it's in the 11. On yet another set of super softs. Right. give him a burst down here. Just we can burst of extra boost where we can. Fuel is not really a problem. We moved up to 16. I'll put Morris back on order. He's that far down. I can't really watch both of them. And we'll just use Verts on this. If we can get close enough to someone, we might just be able to pass him here. Gomery has just used his extra boost to get push himself ahead of us again, but we're faster than him. I'm fairly certain we're faster than him. There we are, we've passed him. A little bit of boost, 10 laps remaining. Halfway through the tyre wear, so it's going to be close, but I think we can do it. I think we're going to get through. The last thing I want actually, I'm going to turn that on to use. I'm going to have to put Norris back onto manual. Last thing he wants is a power saving. It's moved up to 20th. We've got Gomery's getting close to us again. Trying to get away from again, and we're just catching up to that Senna. Will we take another one? I think we might have our star of the future here in Verts. And the car isn't brilliant. He's not doing so bad. I need to push the tyres a little bit again. Oh, and I've got to knock this fuel back on Verts. Up to 14th. Not going to catch those ahead of us. 12th is about the best we can really hope for, and that's going to be touch and go. I think just give them a bit of a burst. %38%, I think that tyre wear is. There's 4 laps left. I should do it. Yes, we're going to do it. Just. We will, when we get onto this back straight, give Verts another boost apart. Like that. Hopefully bring him up a bit closer to the man in front, Senna. Don't think we're going to catch him. I don't think we've got time. He's now got worn tyres. 2 laps remaining. Yeah, I'm not worried. Just bring the tyres down again. Bring his fuel usage back up again. At 14th, I think it's the best we've done for quite a while. And Senna actually, his tyres are fairly well worn. Final lap makes no difference. I'm going to push him, push Norris all the way. This final lap, just to see if he can pick up a place. Oh, convert. Oh. Just use the rest of our boost there. Oh god, didn't have any boost. Nothing to play with left. But 14th we take it. Well, we ain't got any choice, we've got to take it. That was a better race we had for some time. Just wait for it to save and Let's see how we go. One of the things I always run with, or set my car so the tyre wear is minimal. As you can see, there's not that many got away with only one stop. Funny thing is, a lot of those who did are down near the bottom. Be no problems there. We've got no dodgy parts. But there he is, the 14th and 20th. It's one lap down. We were, hey, that's almost a first. Finished on the same lap as the leader. Oh, I feel proud now. Still haven't got any points for Bert, but not really too worried with. Still gonna finish. I think that's 9th. I said I was aiming for. We're still gonna finish above 9th, I think. And I feel we might just get some points off Bert before the end of the season. 1 point would be handy. As someone said, deliberately done the first of all, give me a victory, but just not here, or give us a victory, but just not here. Alright, let's wait for it to load into the other bits. Let's see. Disappointing race. Oh, teammate morale up 10 and markability down 10. Markability down 5, teammate morale up 5. But he's not in pro. We need to get him a bit higher up from to pro, but he's see, there's not a lot of difference now between Leclerc and Norris on their ratings down here. I expect we something 9th. We came 9th, so Chairman's still happy. Markability's dropped again, which is not what we want to see. We've got about 2.5 races, say 3 races of money left. We're about 5 or 6 to go. It's not going to be easy to get through. Let's rush through the other results. I'm not quite that much a nerd. I want to see how things have gone in Formula 4. And away we go. Let's see what mile we got. I think we should. I just check one thing. Yeah, we run out of that this time. That I think was an upfront payment, that one. So we really are looking for $1.5 million per race. I don't think we're going to get it. Oh, I want to see how many more races we've got. 5. So we can get through to say there on the money we've got, Guildford. So we want about another 4 or 5 million to get through the last 2. Right, no, don't give interviews. Malena Dietrich off the pit line. Mistake for SLK. Scout report. Scout reports don't really make any difference. I'm not worried about those now. So look. I may want another driver because I can't see the clerk's down when his contract runs out, and I think it's the end of the season that runs out. Let's have a look at what we got here. Well, that could be handy to keep. Well, that's not going to be good enough anyway. That certainly isn't. No stamina, no stamina. It might pay to put that one in. Tyres and fixings are very good. We'll take the rest of those out. If we can fit him in anywhere, and he's young too. Because someone just good tyres and not much else. Yes, this one actually. Or this one. Ah, this one will be better. That's only a 90. Although it's a good front jack, man. Which one do we drop? Well, we've got plenty of front jack, man. We should be alright. We'll take this one, is only 90. Stamina. Fire. Goodbye. And then we do the scouting and we hire this one. We haven't really got the money to hire, but when has that ever stopped us? Just swap them over, no, sort them over. Alright, we need. This is 95. Oh. It's better on the rear jack. We move him in there for now to see what the rear jack man's like. Oh, 2019. I think we've swapped everything around here now. They're going to run the circle, but we're up to second. I'm happy with those two there. 2020. Oh, what front jack, man. A 20 front jack. What's here? This one, I think. Got one tyres to do. 2020. Oh, at first, oh, we could change both those front tyremen over or not. Oh yes, we could do that. But we're not going to get much better than that. Best pit crew. Mind you, the number of people we've got for that position, not really surprising. Now, so they ought to renew contracts. Contracts run out on this, so I'm not worried about scouting. Just check there's nobody else we should be looking at. Now, I think we've now have gone from all now 2, 4, 6. 6 in the wait and 4 being checked at the moment. We're going to see them all before the end of the season. Alright, now then. Car repair is complete, so we can start setting up the car for the next race. Next race is Munich. Gearbox, front wing, and suspension. Gearboxes are perfect. We just got to get some more power out of them. I'm working just on the power. It's only a bit of performance I'm working on at the moment. It's the gearboxes. Front wing. We've got the other engine there. Yeah, I need to keep that going for now. In fact, if we put that in there, will that? No, that's alright. Just trying to balance things so I can actually get everything done that's necessary, you know. But that, oh yeah, we can still get everything. No, we can, yes, we can get everything done just before the race. Suspension. That suspension's perfect anyway. It was it? Front wing gearbox. That was not quite there. Take out the engine there, but that in to try to get everything spot on. In fact, we can take that out and put that engine back in again. And we should be there well and truly before the race. And we've got the sponsors. And what we got? Fixed pay. Ugh. This is probably the best one. Yeah, we'll take that one. It's not going to help. It's going to have to borrow some money. But it has cut it down to just over 2 million. So we should get 3 races there. And the last 2 races are going to have to... I think we can go 5 million into the red. So we should just about do it with a slight loan from the chairman. If we can get through to the end of the season, we know with the prize money, even where we're going to finish, it's going to be decent. And we're just waiting now to get everything here done. Oh, I've got... Oh, we don't want that. No, I'm trying to keep this as close to the electric as I can, so we don't want that. But I haven't got that many folks to get rid of. But first of all, we will do these performance bits. What haven't we got left we're using? Oh, we might as well go like that. 20 on performance. We're still going to get it done 7 days before the race. Scouting I'm not worried about. Better go back to man and sort this out. Well, how many filters have we got? Well, this one I care about, so I'm going to filter guys with 2. I hope that'll be enough. It should be. We want 4 at the moment. Nobody seems to like this. Yeah, big hot. Yeah, that's right. We start. We are. Alright, let's get to the next bit. Reliability works complete. Oh, report on the upcoming race. Better have a look at that. Oh, 40% chance of rain. Soft and medium. Yes, that's right. Now, reliability work. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's get some reliability work on other bits we're going to be using. That. In fact, that's the only other thing we're going to be using. I think what we'd do is we'd do that. Not worried about scope. In reports. As I've just run a quick event. It's Formula 4. Financial management concerns. I'm going to get me wrist slapped out. Oh, pre-race, I see. Nothing about us, no. Yes, so they think we're going to be broke. We are going to be broke. I know we're going to be broke. I planned for it. It's alright. It's all in hand. And we're now going to go to Munich next, but we just finish this bit off. Reliability work complete. Well, what we've got there, it's really all we need now. It's those bits done. What we'll do is just put those in there, but I'm not going to worry about when we get those done, they will do. These are just so that it can keep improving, the mechanics can keep improving. And if you keep them busy, they will keep improving. We've only got 2 more after this, off the reliability. Alright, so it's time to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. Any comments, questions, queries, write them down in the comments section, wherever the YouTube are moving it to now. I haven't looked, but I hear it's been moved. I don't know if it has, but I just don't bother to look. I'm on my own private battles app, studio beta thing. I'm old fashioned, I like the old one best, but that's not gonna last. Anyway, I read every comment and I try and reply to everyone. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.